A very good morning to all of you, to Professor Kundu, Professor Wali, my friends who are here, part of the panel, Dr. Korade, Mr. Nitin Kongolekar. I heard there's a professor from Portugal here, Bem-vindo. In fact, I speak Portuguese also, so I'm happy to interact with you later. It's a good feeling to be here with at BITS. I remember when I was the chairman of the pollution board, we had done a work integrated learning program with them, and we'll have trained about 40 of our faculty, of our staff in areas related to environment. I was dealing with Professor Manjre then, so I used to make many trips coming to BITS. Now, to come here to look at innovation and what's happening in innovation around in the country in BITS, I'm happy to know that you're number 3 in the country. It's good to hear. But we have to somehow link an existing problem to what we can do. And we look at high tech and AI and deep tech, and there are fundamental problems that are creating issues for this country. Like, for example, today, the air quality index in Delhi is terrible. Flights, they can't land, people can't breathe, you can't see. So what happens there? Where are all our innovations gone to? Where all our scientific knowledge gone to? For 20 and 25 years, we cannot tackle that problem that is only growing as a menace year on year. But we are launching our spacecraft on the moon. Is it something that we have missed? I remember some years back there was a spacecraft that got lost at Mars, if I'm not mistaken, and within few hours we traced that where it had crashed. But back home, there's an aircraft called MH370, which we still cannot locate. We don't even know where it's gone. So how do we look at technology? Something very far, something that we can't even look at, we are able to handle, but something closer to us, we are unable to still grasp. Waste management is a major issue, not only in the state, but in the country. I think we generate almost 275 million tons of waste annually. Just 5% of that apparently gets composted or treated, and another 20% of it is recycled. And what happens to 75% of that? It just into water bodies, it is burnt, it is thrown on the roadsides, it is everywhere. Can innovators not handle that? So, we have questions to ask. You have a fantastic forum here. These are the questions that you have to ask. Can we do these simple grassroots solutions to help the people become better? If you go along the roads in Goa especially, you'll see waste. Why can't we have collection centers organized through some startups, maybe have some aggregators doing it? But it's just not happening. So where are we missing the bus? I think today a question that has to be asked here is, what can we do at the grassroots to help people? Waste management issue, air pollution is an issue, water pollution is a major issue. There'll be wars fought over water. In Goa, we're already fighting for a river, kind of a river that's being tried to diverted, the Madey River. And like this, there'll be many more that come on years to come, because water is such a fundamental requirement of these people. Pure water for us to drink, for us to use. There's no water being recycled, water is being dumped into the rivers. Hardly any water from industries is really treated through effluent treatment plants. It gets into the river, water bodies, biodiversity is affected. So look at environment as the major theme, and try to see how can we address these issues. Can we solve them? I know they are long drawn. They'll take us a long time. It'll take us years to come out with this. We have a climate change policy. They want to reduce Earth temperatures by 1.5 degrees. The Paris Agreement says that. Can we do that? And what are we doing to come to that point? Carbon emissions are at its all-time high. Although the per capita in India is one of the lowest because of our population that is so big. But we still emit so much of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So what are we doing with this? Waste that is dumped generates methane, which is 17 times more lethal than CO2 as a greenhouse gas. What are we doing about that? So I think all the bright minds here, the professors, the faculty, the students, the experts who are here, Professor Wali, Professor Kundu, I think you all should think of getting some kind of a forum where we can discuss this issue and maybe try to arrive at some solution. Because this is the need. There's no point having rockets if we cannot breathe air here. If we cannot have a proper glass of drinking water and have a good healthy life, all these other technologies are going to be of no use. We have to eventually live on this planet, and it has to be livable, not for us so much as for our children who are still not born. The poor things, they don't even know what we are doing, and we are to blame for that. If we don't resolve this issue by ourselves, the unborn kids have to bear the brunt of our decisions. And I think as BITS, as an institution, as well known as BITS, we have to arrive at a solution. So I would think environment protection, especially with waste, water and air, should be fundamental to all our thought processes now. Keep aside all those AIs and artificial intelligence and deep things. That's fine, it's good to have it. But we are focusing too far away, and the problem that is before us is not being tackled. So I wish this conference the best. I thank Professor Wali for having called me here, and I look forward to any interaction I can have with you. Thank you.
तुम्ही पळयतात GNH.